miss Cracked.
I do too.
Yeah, just this video title is After Hours, and the Cracked After Hours videos when the diner where they talk about real dumb shit.
Oh, I miss that.
Great.
I will say
still on YouTube, right?
They're all still on YouTube, and
Good.
actually on Michael Swain's YouTube channel, or like not his direct channel, but a channel that he and another
channel adjacent.
Another channel are working on. They are actually producing like after hours outside of the organization of Cracked, because Cracked doesn't really exist anymore. They're doing it independently, and they've set up a Patreon for it and everything like that. So the last time I checked, they only had one episode up, but I'm like, the passion is still there, and they're still working. And I was just like, you know what? I've missed this a lot, and so I hope that they can. I hope they get the support they need to continue doing it, because those were hysterical.
Those were really well done.
It is a new cast though, so I am like
everyone kind of went their separate ways.
I do miss Soren and Dan and Katie, but yeah, it's still a few familiar faces from other Cracked videos and stuff like that. So still a good cast, but yeah, I miss the old one a little bit.
Yeah. So yeah, I guess that's our recommended channel of the night. Several of them. If you want to go back and enjoy things and also make yourself sad that there will not be any more, Cracked After Hours. So yeah, this episode is called After Hours, and that's why I thought of that. Hi!
Hello!
We're still back. We're still a little rusty. It's okay. Everything's fine. Hi, we're here. It's been a long-ass time. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I don't really have anything else creative to say to start this off.
Cookies!
Cookies! Fuck, I'm tired.
Cookie. Do you like cookies?
Oh,
I like cookies. If you like cookies, Katie's got a message for you.
Then you should go to fredsbs.com, because this video and this channel are sponsored by Fred's BS. Breads and Spreads by Fred. It took me for fucking ever to figure out that that's what the B/S stood for. Breads and Spreads. He's got cookies, he's got brownies, he's got jam. And as of the recording of this video, if I recall things correctly, on Instagram he is taking orders for pie.
I want those pies.
Only.
I want pie.
So if you in LA, get you a pie.
I want a pie.
That's good. It's getting to be pie season. It's late summer, so soon it'll be fall. Kids are starting to go back to school. Obviously, you should present your school children with pie, because this could in no way end in disaster.
Get that pumpkin pie. And also, Fred, if you're watching...
He's doing sweet potato pie.
That's cool. Listen, hear me out. Hear me out. Hear me out. Pecan pie.
You say that like he wouldn't.
Fred, I'm telling you, Fred, look at me in the eyes. I want you to make pecan pie. Can you do that for me? All right, thank you.
I figure that everyone else in the audience is like, well, I can make a good pecan pie. Do you want some of mine? And the answer is yes.
Pay me
Teleport your pecan pie here.
Yes, I'll wait.
Did I ever tell you about the time we made rock candy instead of pecan pie?
No.
We'll do that after the live read.
I was going to say, we're in the middle of it.
We're in the middle of a live read, but oh, that's a story. So yes, Fred's BS, buy sweet things. They are good for your soul. Asterisk. They are good for you, asterisk soul.
Will not get you into heaven, though.
I was thinking more in terms of, I can't really advertise pie as being good for you. I feel like there's some sort of American Health Association that would be like, the fuck? Which is why I can be like, I'm a Taurus. Food is good for your soul. I firmly believe in that, which is why I have a piece of Cheesecake Factory cheesecake in the fridge. Because I don't have any Freds, and I need to fix that. And the Cheesecake Factory is the stopgap until I order more cookies and do pickup instead of delivery, because I am local, and get those cookies fresh, which is also a thing that you can do if you're local. You can get your fresh, never frozen, can't be found in stores, unique flavored cookies, brownies, blondies, jam, and pie from Fred's. Do it. fredsbs.com, fredsbs.com, coupon code Kia Cookies gets you 20% off your entire order. Treat your damn self, it's good.
Cookies for you, brownies for me, jam for your jam butts, and also pecan pie for me.
Send cookies to siblings, children, your damn self if you're going off to college.
Yeah, back to school stuff.
Make friends by bribing them with baked goods. It works.
as summer comes to an end, we're rolling into the fall, my favorite time of year, and it's the perfect time to sit down with, honestly, his brown sugar buddies are like really good with coffee and pumpkin spice lattes and salted caramel stuff. Like, it's really, really good. And like Harvest Tea from
Trader Joe's. That Trader Joe's Harvest Tea with the fox on the box.
Oh,
the box
really
fox.
So yeah, guys, they complement it really well. Anywho, let's get to it. I'm excited.
Do you want to hear about my fucked up pecan pie?
Mm-hmm. The rocks candy one?
So, we just moved to Colorado. My mom makes pecan pie every Thanksgiving. And for those of you not versed in this, Colorado Springs specifically, is 7,000 feet above sea level. That is more than a mile. Denver's a mile. It's at 5.5. Colorado is at 7. Ooh. Colorado Springs. We're terrifyingly hardcore sometimes. There are people who run up Pikes Peak because they fucking can. The Olympics training center is in Colorado Springs. Like, we're kind of nuts.
Higher elevation, yeah.
Higher elevation. So it's the day before Thanksgiving. My mom's making her pecan pie, makes it the way she usually does, and puts it in the oven, and it bubbles, and it bubbles, and it bubbles, and it never really sets, so she kind of leaves it in the oven a little longer. It never really sets, and she finally is like, it's been in there for an hour, this is incorrect. And pulls it out and lets it sit, and in about 10 minutes, it is rock solid. Rock solid.
What happened?
It didn't react well with the altitude. It turns out a mixture of Cairo and eggs doesn't really get along well in the
upper atmosphere.
So my mom calls the number, because she's got this old recipe from an old thing of Cairo. Like, she took the label off and saved the recipe on the label. And she calls the number at the bottom. And it's fucking 5 o'clock the day before Thanksgiving. This is probably this poor person's last call of the evening. And I'm at high altitude. I use this recipe every year. It's not working. And this person stays on the phone with her for, I want to say, half an hour, 45 minutes. And they devise, bit by bit, a high altitude pecan pie recipe.
Wow.
Works really well. She still uses it. But yeah.
Did it turn out good?
Oh, yeah. I mean, the first one was just, and then, you go to Thanksgiving Mass in the morning and it's, the church did a bring up your bread or your pie or, bring something up to be blessed. So my mom, because that's the only thing we had baked, brings up this rock solid pecan pie in her nice little Longaberger basket with a cloth napkin in it and puts it on the altar like, God help it.
You guys had to go to church on Thanksgiving?
It was a choice.
Okay.
It was not one I made.
I was gonna say, my family was too busy watching the Cowboys play to go to church.
We stopped going after the church implemented this tradition during the homily of encouraging people to stand up and say what they were thankful for. And it encouraged half the congregation to stand up and give their entire tragic life stories.
Yay!
Like, lots of stuff. Like, people go through stuff,
Of course.
A lot of people go through a lot of different things. But for some reason, this particular community, all of them felt the need to stand up and give, 5 minutes worth of what's going on in their lives. But here is a good thing among the bad, and we're thankful for it. And it's just, you walk out of Thanksgiving Mass going...
You're like, jeez. You know what I'm thankful for?
What are you thankful for?
Yeah.
Girl.
And Camp.
That too. So,
let's get to Camp.
Yeah, so thank you for listening to my crazy ass story about high altitude pecan pie. And if anyone needs the recipe, I'll ask my mom. Let me know.
I hope this ends with someone sending me pecan pie.
Yeah, absolutely. Yes. Fred. All right, Camp, Season 4, Episode 8, After Hours, which usually denotes something dirty. But Camp has never really shied away from that before because we've been in full "I warned you, child" territory.
I don't know. It's more like After Dark is the more connotation of
that's true.
Something,
That's
something saucy.
After Dark. Something saucy.
What? Can we watch the episode now?
I've not heard that term in a while. Anyway, click. Something saucy. I do declare, it was saucy.
Heavens to Betsy.
Fun. Who wants one more tune before bed? Nobody wants to hear your passive-aggressive attempts to change our behavior hidden in songs. No, that's not what sing-along night is about at all. Here, let's sing our next ditty. Gwen isn't your mother, so stop asking her to rinse your dishes.
That early. Tomorrow's kind of a big day.
That's right. We need to refresh our dailies if we're going to win the big relay race.
You don't stand a chance. Team Weather Channel is going to be so
Team
fast,
Weather Channel?
you'll think we have all disappeared to the finish line.
Whatever. Team TV Guy channel is going to wipe the floor with you uncools.
You hear that, Sickbird? I dare someone to say something back to Aaron. I dare you.
All right, kids, let's save that competitive spirit for tomorrow. And remember, the winner gets to choose the next channel the TV is tuned to for the rest of the week.
Yeah, why wouldn't we remember that?
The stupid thing only gets 2 channels. They both suck.
Excuse me, sir. I will not have you disparaging the Weather Channel right in the middle of hurricane season.
Well, at least the TV Guide channel lets you imagine all the movies that Jojo could be watching.
All right, shut up, everybody. Jesus, I'm calling it lights out.
You good for tonight? I've still got my thing in town that I'm not telling you about and not missing.
Respecting your boundaries, loud and clear. Don't worry, everything's ready for tomorrow. Oh no! Tomorrow's activity is ruined!
Are you really that surprised? Today's activity got ruined too. It's like this place is...
Don't say curse. Brings a cursing.
I was going to say fucking with me. Seriously, all I wanted was one night out. Is that too much to ask?
Don't sweat it, Gwen. You can still enjoy your evening. Why, Quartermaster and I can...
Nope, tonight's supply night. Which reminds me, need to ride into town to stock up on spuds. Go on, do your ritual.
All right. I don't know why he insists he can't drive at night, but
It's the spirits.
that's right. The spirits.
Look, I'm going into town anyway. I'll just drop him off.
Really? Oh, that would be a huge help. I think putting this back together is going to take most of the night.
Need anything while I'm out? More nasal spray?
Are we at high elevation? Of course. Thanks, Gwen.
No.
If we're going into town and you're going to be here all night, who's going to be around for the kids?
Well, about that.
Cameron?
The stink of responsibility.
There's a place I know that's tucked away.
Travis fucking Willingham!
I know it sounds hard to believe, but
I
that's
love that man.
true.
He's a good human. He is. Travis, not Cameron.
And no, that's not hyperbole. The cat is just staring into the void. I mean, I do that on occasion too.
That's true, and cats are worse than it.
Hi, baby. Hello.
You know, you just think about the existential dread.
I don't think she
thinks. I think she just stares. She's like, yeah, Mom, leave me alone.
Aw, she's so cute.
Listen up. I'm only dropping you off so you can get your supplies. I've got shit to do. Got it? And no, I'm not telling you what it is. Okay, fine. I'm going to a meetup or a Lizards of Love fan fiction group. All right? And maybe I'm a little nervous. I haven't actually met any of them IRL before. I mean, what if they find out about my secret life? That I'm a camp counselor.
Lizard hookups, girl. We've all got our reptilian vices.
No, it's not a... You know what? The more I try to explain it, you'll probably just make it weirder.
That does sound like me.
Exactly are we going?
You're wearing...
Everything's closed.
Turn here. This is the place.
She's wearing the camp
Looks like they brought backup. Gonna need you to run point in case they try to flex the muscle. Take this.
Wait, what? No, I'm not...
That's the one with the...
2 channels? I need to see what's going on in the financial world. Not this. Ooh. Hurricane season. Oh, now what?
Oh.
Hi, space boy.
It's my mom.
Okay.
Sometimes I miss her when I see the stars. When I first got here, David let me call her, but she said that if I ever go to space, I won't be able to call for a long time, so I better get used to it.
This is my problem now, isn't it?
Yes.
Think! Remember the strategies David gave you. Oh, was it tough love? No, that was for the big kid, the one with the moobs. Oh, Space Boy! Look over here! A menial task. Want to help me steal cable? The satellite signals travel from space.
Whoa, cool!
That was so real.
I'm not sure what happened out here, but well, at
Kudos,
least I have
Lindsay.
another
That
chance
was
to make
really
tomorrow's
good.
activity as perfect as it can be. Again.
Oh.
Hey, my supplies are missing. Gasp! A mystery.
That's peak you.
Looks like one of my forced.
Ooh, a mystery.
Congratulations, David. Best time yet.
Now.
Yep.
And we're back on the clock.
There's no way we're making that trade, old man. Not for your precious potatoes. What if I threw in these doll heads?
Ew.
Hold up! That we can work with.
Come on, man. Let's just get out of here. This is a waste of our time.
Oh, excuse me. Is our bartering taking too long for you?
They look like
Should
the
I
Rowdy
move
Rough Boys.
faster?
I don't mean to question your
Hippie.
methods,
I think they are.
but how the fuck is any of this supposed to feed the camp? This is taking
gonna say,
forever. Literally
Issa
none of
likes
this
the
is
Powerpuff
going on.
Girls.
Because it doesn't include your shady ass dealings in the back alley. Are you even listening to me?
The trap's been sprung. Our day of reckoning has arrived. All hope rests with you, girl. Hey, the doll heads better still be part of the deal. Got any arms in there?
There. No, wait! Go back! Damn it. This isn't as easy as they made it seem at the joint.
You learned this in prison? My uncle had lots of cool stuff in prison too.
No, the joint. It's a coffee shop in town for ex-convicts. Oh, wait, there!
Now what?
Now what? Nothing. This is perfect.
Do you ever miss your mom?
Are you kidding? My mom threw me to the wolves.
Real wolves?
Worse, the wolves of Wall Street. Nothing but a meager trust fund to guide me. But I sure showed her, didn't I?
Did she make cookies? My mom makes cookies.
Well, yeah, she did. Oatmeal raisin, a hint of molasses, and a touch of exotic Himalayan juniper berries. You know, normal kid stuff.
Oatmeal raisin cookies taste like dirt.
Yeah, well, let's get you back to bed, huh?
I threw up!
This is also my problem now, isn't it?
Yes.
Aw.
He's gonna wind up with all of the campers.
Quartermaster? Oh, thank goodness!
Tarnation, it's just you.
What is this trap even for?
For the coming battle. Felt it in my femur.
The coming... you know what? I'd rather not know. Can you just get me down from here, please? Did you ever even consider that this might have caught one of the campers?
You betcha.
And...
And what?
Are you getting me down?
You crazy boy? I'm coming up.
Hey, so that's who took my...
What?
I was wondering when this was gonna come back around.
What did we just watch?
Best not to think I'm what you see in these woods before dawn. What else you got?
Nothing. There's nothing else. I don't know what the hell I've traded to you guys or why you care so much about doll heads, and I'm starting to suspect you don't even have potatoes, so I'm leaving.
I told you this was a waste of our time. Can we get out of here now or what? I got places to be.
Yeah, we can get you to your stupid lizard hookup group.
Wait, are you going to the Lizards of Love fanfiction meetup?
Yeah, well, I was before all this. What's your username?
Chibi Kawaii Cat 91.
Whoa, I'm XX Asian Anime Boy XX.
Oh my god! I love your Vic!
Thanks. I thought yours was derivative and filthy.
Really? That means so much.
It's cool, guys. Give Chibi Kawaii Cat 91 whatever she wants.
Wow, thanks XX AZN Anime Boy XX.
I don't understand this millennial nonsense, but do we still get to keep the doll stuff?
Yes, but there's one more thing.
Aww. Aww.
That any better?
No, it's draining my hit points.
What? I don't know what that means.
Yes, you do.
Better aim for the
don't.
bucket.
Mr. Gamble, what about the bear I heard? It could still be out there.
For the last time, you're safe. The only way to stop a bad bear is a good guy with bear mace. Down.
Just as I suspected. A temperature.
Papa.
Mom would do. And ours aren't here, so just as I suspected.
Wait,
I am not cleaning it up.
the TV is working!
Oh, thank God.
I just had a dream about the most perfect normal day ever at camp. It was the worst nightmare I've ever
Come on in.
Long night?
Kids are really cute.
Things I can't unsee.
What did you do to him?
Nothing I wouldn't do with nobody else.
That's what I'm worried about.
Everything's still ruined. How are the kids going to settle their debate about the TV now?
It's fine. We'll just figure it out like we always do.
Yeah, you're right. We will.
Oh, almost forgot.
Aw, thanks, Gwen. Well, that just makes the whole night worth it.
It's, gently used, FYI.
Ew. Ew.
Good morning, Mr. Campbell. What happened?
Shh. Mrs. Mom's sick. Heard a bear, nightmare, had to pee, snuck out, nosebleed, weird rash, woke up alone and got scared.
Did you steal cable?
I fixed the cable. For some reason, they kept arguing about the TV Guide channel. I don't understand children.
Oh, thank you, Mr. Campbell. This is perfect.
You're welcome. Whatever. I'm going to bed.
You sure you don't want to get some sleep first?
Why would I? It's about to be the best part of the day. This is Camp Campbell. We get together and we have lots of fun.
Aw. Good job, Eddie.
Doing your dishes, cause we seriously can't keep doing this, you guys. Those goddamn dishes, please. Cause I'm busy writing fanfiction mysteries. I'm trying to catch my vivid dreams. I'm trying to hit the tree.
This was pretty great.
I really liked that. That was so sweet.
Gwen isn't your mother, so stop asking her to rinse your dishes. You know, David writes all these songs and they actually rhyme and are perfectly metered and have melody and harmony.
It's cute and it makes sense as to why Space Kid would be thinking about his mom after David mentions it like that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
I just love this is my problem now, isn't it?
I mean, I've said it before and I'll say it again, like my favorite parts of shows like Camp, where it's very crass and off-the-wall humor, you know, where kids are the main characters. My favorite stuff is when kids actually act like kids.
Yeah.
And like, oh, my heart. My
You get
heart
that
is
moment of
bursting.
Yeah, they're still 10. Yeah. But just the edit. You have to wonder if this is like a nightly thing. If every camper winds up in that and just woke up alone and got scared. Like, who was that? Which one was that?
Who was sneaking out? Was it Max? Was it Aaron? Was it Nerf? That was
Surprise, it's Harrison.
super, super cute. Like I said, my heart is just really full. Yeah, I don't really have much to say other than, aww.
Also, that David squirrel.
Weird. Time to solve another mystery.
I mean, we knew the squirrel apocalypse was coming eventually.
It's still happening, apparently. It's still on. Still on its way.
It's gonna happen at some point in our lives or their lives or something. And yes, I know there's an
Series
episode
finale.
later about the squirrels.
Series finale. Oh
No,
my gosh.
there's actually an episode called Squirrel Camp.
Okay.
So
It'll come back around sooner then.
Yeah, people are like, when was this recorded? I'm like, well, episode 12 was released this past weekend. We're behind.
I
Between
really-
scheduling and just fucking life, we're behind.
I really enjoyed this though. I'm really
This was a
looking forward
lovely
to
episode.
finishing getting caught up. This was lovely. So, well done everyone. Good job, Eddie. Good job, everybody. This
Fully
was great.
appreciated the yeah, that one was a blast. Like, I have seen things I cannot unsee. Like David, baby.
Aw. Yeah, hanging out with the quartermaster will do that.
And just, it's about to be the best part of the day. Aww.
Do you think we're gonna see that guy that helped Gwen out there? since like they're a part of the same fan community.
Not. I feel like he was a one-off, but I kind of love that was the. I found a derivative and disgusting.
I want him to be her Bonquisha. I want them to start dating.
Last time we had a Bonquisha, it was all fun and games until Tabby with 2 eyes lost an eye.
And David hit a guy with a chair.
That was funny. That was funny. Although I do appreciate, like, you know, one of the big jokes is, yeah, David is super into camp. David is super into nature. And then you just get these moments of, yeah, and he's happy doing what he's doing.
Mm-hmm.
I
love it.
Batshit insane.
No,
but he's happy.
He's doing what he's meant to do.
Would that we were all so lucky.
Yep. I think
and on that note,
that's all I have to say.
And on that note,
I'm Megan. You guys can follow me on Twitter and Instagram at the Menguin. That's TheMenguin. I also do a Lost retrospective podcast called No Love Lost, where my co-host Will Link loves Lost, and I don't. And we talk about it.
And
I do a YouTube channel with this one over here where we talk about horror movie stuff. It's a lot of fun because I love horror movies and she tolerates them.
I love some of them.
Yeah.
And some of them are just like,
hashtag nope. So if you guys are interested in hearing us talk about horror related things, that's where you go.
Do it. It's fun. I'm Katie. You can follow me all over the social medias as well as on Twitch. And thanks to our lovely Patreon people, I finally got that hardware upgrade. So Twitch is going to be happening more often once my schedule starts doing things like cooperate. And I might actually be able to stream Overwatch. Holy shit. So if y'all want to watch me be real bad at Overwatch and solo queue and support, follow. It'll be super fun. You get to hear me yelling at people who make fun of me for being a Mercy main and then letting the Genji main on my team die when they do that. I've done that before.
What did you learn?
Get on mic, someone's like, haha, you're a girl and you play Mercy. And I'm like, you're a fucking auto-lock Genji one trick. You have 200 hit points and we have a long-ass way to move the payload. How many times do you think you're gonna die? Because I'm the only support on this team and you just alienated me. His death count was over a dozen. I didn't give a single fuck about our Genji that game. We won. No thanks to him. We won.
I hope he learned a very important lesson.
I'm sure he didn't. I'm sure he tilted so hard he did a fucking 180 and then went off to go yell at someone else to make him a sandwich. I'm sure he learned nothing, but
sounds constructive.
This is why God gave us roll lock. So I can have 2 supports. Anyway, so yeah, follow. That should be fun once I actually am able to start doing the thing. If you enjoyed all of this, if you want to support the channel, we have the aforementioned Patreon. It gets you these reactions early. We have a Ko-fi if you want to throw a couple bucks our way. We do commissions, not requests, not you should watch, commissions. And of course, supporting our sponsor supports us, so head over to fredsbs.com, fredsbs.com, and use coupon code KIACookies for 20% off your entire order. All that information and the links and whatnot are in the description below. Send Megan pie. And if you like this and you want to keep us ahead of the terrifying squirrel apocalypse that is the YouTube algorithm, because no, we don't know how it works, and no, we're pretty sure YouTube doesn't know how it works either. It might be an odd amalgamate from the pits of despair. Pretty sure that's where it came from, still sourcing that.
Pretty sure it's in one of the quartermaster's boxes.
Oh, fuck me, you're right. Shit. If you want to help us survive the cosmic horror that is the YouTube algorithm, do all those little buttons down there, except the dislike button. Fuck that one, no one likes it anyway. Like, subscribe, ding. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.
Bye.
Yeah, the quartermaster probably does have an eldritch horror in a box somewhere. Just a tiny one.
Just definitely.
Just a tiny one.
Oh, I miss my mom. That was so sad.
Yes, Cameron.
Space
this
boy.
is all your
Comfort that space boy, please.